Alright, here we are at Iowa for week 6 of the ARCA Series. Currently around like 15th last time I looked in points, but also like 400 points off the lead, and
Line
that
up on
guy's
the
only
inside.
done
Pit road is closed.
4 weeks and not 5. So, I think it's Josh Berry, but yeah, not gonna get anywhere near the top, and we'll probably start losing spots as the season goes on and more people get more races. So, but week 6, still no incidents in this series, so that's one thing to kind of follow along. And P3, so we've got a decent starting spot, but I always fall apart here late in the run. I always somehow burn up my car compared to the rest of the people. If I go slow, I burn it up. If I go fast, I burn it up. So it's it'll be interesting. We'll see if I can hold on to it, do a little better. But 3,200 strength of field, and I am supposed to finish 7th based on iRating. So that's where we're at. Gonna go ahead and get the brakes warmed up. Got the bias set to 60, and we'll be dialing that back as we go. Could even start with it at 57 if you want to, but just in case I have to jump on the brakes too hard. Hopefully it won't, since there's only 2 cars in front of me, but that may change in a few seconds. So let's just hope for a clean race, good finish, and hopefully it'll be fun.
Green flag, green flag.
8 cars trying to block down.
Outside. Clear outside.
Wanted to get a decent angle into the corner, kind of had to push the 3 up a bit to get that. And now it's going to be about finding the balance. Definitely not going down on the bottom there. 3 and 4, I cannot drive the bottom. I just get loose as hell. They're wrecking behind out of 4. And we are just going to hang out right in the middle of the track. Not pushing it. You can really jump on the gas hard if you get it turning on entry. No need for that though. I did about 3 or 4 10-lap runs. Each time I got worse and worse on tire wear, so that's why I don't practice, because it usually does not benefit me at all, especially at places that I know, in cars that I know well. So we'll hang out here, because I don't think I can make a pass on the 8, and we'll see how the tires go. 8 cars running low, that's most likely going to burn his stuff up from what I've seen in previous races. And then I'm going to guess that about 10-15 laps in, we're all going to be moving to the top in 3 and 4.
24.292.
Drove it in and did not get it to turn into the corners. That hurt me there. Go ahead and move up here. Just see how it is right now. Didn't really lose much. They're battling behind us right now. So if they do that for too long, they're going to lose some time. I'm not trying to pass the 8 and really don't need to at the moment. 40 laps. So not that long of a race, but the car is going to go through some changes.
24.451.
But I think the 8 is really going to start struggling in about 5 laps. Or he might know how to get around this track better. I did start looking for a new wheel had to short calibrate my pedals because top range was getting like this little, you can see it right there on the tracker. It's still doing it even though I short calibrated. It's like a little drop down and then it goes back to full. So it's time for an upgrade anyways. So I think I'm gonna go G 9 whatever the hell it is, the new one. 923 something or another. Because I'm not ever gonna spend $1,000 on a wheel, and I'm not gonna buy any Fanatic equipment. And yeah, Logitech has worked well for me. So try out their new wheel, get some new pedals with it. ARCA's doing good. He's making that bottom line work. I did not think that was gonna hold together. He's starting to pull me a little bit. Guys behind are starting to catch. They're down on the bottom. Could be that it's making it looser.
24.755.
Go last lap now. See if we can find any speed. Cars behind are still kind of battling each other. 8 cars getting loose though, and the 11 car is holding on pretty good.
709.
Lots of room around me, and that's what I like. Always end up in these pockets, and I always say I always end up in these pockets. I don't know why it happens. I think I just kind of raced my competition.
24.786.
Caught up a little bit now that the 8 is stuck behind the 2. I think the 8's going to get worse and worse off the corner. He's been sliding it pretty hard off of 4 there. And I think it's time to dial the brakes back. Throw them all the way back. Slide job that did not go well for either of them, and now they're going to lose even more time behind us and fall into that pack.
24.891.
Got, I think the 4 car might be catching a little. The rest of the pack is just right on top of him. These guys are going to be battling each other now, and should help me catch up, and if I can't, then I'm just slow. Now I am just slamming on the gas out of the corners, so that's not helping my tires. It's just with this new tire you have to ease on to the gas off the corners to help save the tire, and that is one of my biggest struggles.
25.135.
I need a stiffer gas pedal, but I don't really want to mod anything because I break things when I take them apart. Alright, so these guys are still battling side by side, which is great for me.
25.159.
Couple laps away from halfway. The 11 car has come back, so he didn't get any damage out of the deal. The 3 car has lost 2 spots, 1 spot.
25.141.
Really the only one running up top in 3 and 4.
25.191.
So that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You definitely don't want to go up there in 1 and 2, especially with that bump. Little loose there. Not really loose, more of a... not tight. Not a push loose, but it was just a odd thing that happened there on exit.
25.15.
Didn't get it to turn in that time. Kind of save it through the middle, let it come down. These guys are racing pretty hard. We had an incident in the back. Someone got stuffed up into the wall.
.257.
These guys are going slower and slower and slower. They may be burning up their stuff trying to stay ahead of each other, so it may work out. Big loose for the 8. He loses all progress there. I just don't know if I can get around him, because I would have to go high in 1 and 2, or middle in 1 and 2. Little yaw all the way through 3 and 4. Worked out.
25.31.
Run over the seam here on the bottom instead of going too low. Now we got a lap car coming out on fresh tires right in front of the leader. Where is he going to choose to go? Hopefully the hell out of the way. He's pulling away from us.
25.262.
1.1 back to the 11. Car had a really bad corner there. 8 car had a bad exit.
25.3.
He's trying to get an arc into the corner. Kind of just stuck here right now. There's not really a 3 wide opportunity. Going low there was not going to benefit me. I'd like to get to the outside of him going into 1. So the 11 and the 3 are coming back as these guys kind of start to hold things up. Good news is I'm saving my tires here. Bad news is I don't know if it's going to help me. So if I can get past them, if there's something that happens, then I might be able to stretch out a lead. Getting really close to contact. One little slip up, it's gonna be a bad thing.
25.367.
3 car is all of a sudden flying. And we are going to be about 11 to go now. Just waiting for the opportunity. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come, but I feel like it'll happen. The 8 protect the inside. Nope.
25.458. Great job. 10 to go. Inside. Clear.
First time I've given him that call of a car outside.
25.521. Car stopped up high. Go low.
Thought the 2 was gonna deer in the headlights, that one. Looked like he was heading right for it.
.498.
Whoop, a little hard on the gas. Big slide.
25.54.
Got a little eager there. Trying to make it all up on exit. I just can't get the little extra help that I need. And now that they're not side by side, it's not really benefiting me. Cut down there in the middle of the corner. 3 car is hauling ass.
25.475. 5 to go.
Car gets a little loose on entry there. He might be even looser on exit. Just got to watch out for that. Bobbled by both of them.
25.536.
Start getting on the gas early. We're not worried about tires now. If they burn up, I'm going to get 4th, and I'm probably going to get 4th no matter what. Seeing as how the 3 car did just plow into the 11 car the first time he tried to pass him, might be beneficial to just let him go, throw it in 3 wide and wipe all 3 of them out and take the W. 2 cars picked up the pace. Lap car is going to come into play in all this. I'm losing to them now. 10th by 10th.
2 more. Let's go.
Every lap. 3 car had a big slide back there. Gave me a little bit to work with. Lap car just needs to pull the hell out of the way.
Car inside. Clear.
So if the 3 car doesn't try a dumbass slide job on me,
Clear.
hit the brakes, lap car.
25.
Or just drive in and shove up in front of everyone. Contact.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside. Car outside. Go low.
Okay, he's going to just run into us.
Outside. Clear. Inside. Still there.
And he just wrecks us.
Inside.
We still get the win. What a
You
fucking
won't
douche.
pin it on me.
He just straight up turned right to wreck us. There's a 4X, but another win. Man. That was a dumb fucking move. He was gonna pass us. He had the momentum, and then he just turned right. We get the win. 0X streak is gone. I don't know what the fuck that was. Wrecked 2 cars on the last few laps. Congrats, 8. Alright, let me go back. So he dives it in, he shoves up, he takes out the 2. We go low, he starts trying to block that. We come in, We have terrible angle into the corner, so he's going to get under us no matter what. He's got the momentum. He's going to pass us, and then he just drives us into the wall. Like, what a fucking idiot. I'm more annoyed about the streak. We still won, but... oh, that's annoying. Dude's just out there wrecking everyone trying to get the win in a race that really doesn't matter. Guessing he's seen Elliott Sadler was in here and thinks he's going to get a cup ride if he wins it. So, 2 wins in a row in the ARCA Series. But 2-car had that one won. That's just, that should have been his win. Let's go back and watch the wrecks. The 1-car didn't qualify for some reason. Just found it back here. Prediction code, his wheel didn't really pop up. They need to get that shit sorted. It looks so stupid. The prediction code just needs to be better on knowing what the hell happened. 3-car. Dives it in, slides up, drills the 11. That was a stupid move. And 14 just didn't turn down there. Can't really expect the 6 to run the top side. Oh. And he turns the 16 a little bit by driving it in really hard. Couple of cars. Wrecked by him. 16. Pulls down in traffic after he gets going. Could have just stayed up in the top, but when you're pissed off, sometimes you're not thinking about that. Little wall banger out of the 5. And then he's going to overdrive the corner because of it. 11 car. No. Prediction code. And again, probably prediction code. No, he got that one. That allowed the 3 by. 20's going to push up. That was... both of them just drove in 5 times harder than they should have. Way higher than they should have. Oh, and this is the guy that's just sitting up there. Okay. 5-car a little loose on the top side, overcorrects it, ends up in the wall. That was him correcting it, but it moves him up the track, and then he was just aiming for the wall there. What we got going on? Oh, this is 2-car. The guy who should have won the race. Like, he even stayed up. Like, he gave the guy 2 fucking lanes because that lap car was there. And that dipshit just runs into him. And then this. I give him room, and he just fucking turns up and slams us into the wall. That's not racing. That was just him trying to take me out to get the win. I understand the rubbing sides coming to the door thing. That wasn't it. That was the guy just turning full right, trying to spin me out, slam me into the wall to slow me down. I don't know. But we get the W. So let's take a look at the results. And pull them up here. So, 32-17 strength of field. 193 championship points. That's not a thing I normally see. It should be 0x. I'm counting that race a fucking 0x. That was bullshit. I want my 0x race. I want my streak of 6 weeks incident free. 86 iRating. Go down on the safety rating a little bit. We get the win. The dumbass gets 6 incidents. Sorry if you're a viewer, but that was just stupid. Wrecking 2 people on the last lap. That's not racing. And I know you can race clean because you did it for the first 39 laps. So, that's the biggest win I've had in a while. Pretty sure. So, awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.